Area of triangle A of x1 comma y1, B of x2 comma y2, C of x3 comma y3 are the vertices of triangle. If it is given like this, A, B, C. To find out its area is equal to del is equals to half modulus x1 of y2 minus y3, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y2. So yesterday already we know how to find out whether they're collinear or not. We need to find out all the three distances. If you add any two of them, if you get the third one, then they are collinear. If you don't get the sum of the two distances is equal to the third one, then they are not collinear. If you get the area of triangle is 0, at the same time you can prove it as a collinear. For example, 2 comma 3 minus 1 comma 0, 2 comma minus 4 is given. Is asking to find area of the triangle. Say it as x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. For our reference we can write. Then half del is equal to, already we have a formula, you need not to repeat. If you do not have it, again once again you need to write the formula. Half modulus x1. What do you mean by x1? 2 of y2 minus y3. What is y2 Nana? 0. What is y3? 3. 0 minus of minus 4 plus, already you have a minus 1. So write it as a minus 1. y3 minus y1. y3 y1. So you can write it as minus 4 minus 3 plus x3. x3 in the sense what Nana? 2. y1 minus y2. y1 minus y2. So 3 minus 0. So half 2 of 4 because of minus plus. You can write it as minus 1 of minus 7 plus 2 of 3. Half 2 4s are 8, minus into minus plus 7 1s are 7, 3 2s are 6. So what do you get here? 8 plus 7 15, 15 plus 6 21. So you will get it as a 21 by 2, that is 10.5 square units, because the distance must be measured in units, area must be measured in the square units. This is the way how do we find area of the triangle. Sometimes the question will be asked, the given vertices are collinear, find out the missing value. So in place of this you need to write as a 0. If 3 points are collinear, area of the triangle must be 0. So that in the place of del we will be rating as a 0. The same type of question, we will check it. Seven comma minus 2, 5 comma 1, 3 comma k. He is saying that these points are collinear, find out the missing value. So first what will you write? Solution. Let a of 7 comma minus 2, b of 5 comma 1, c of 3 comma k. Given a comma b comma c are collinear. So what will you write? So del is equals to 0. What is your del? Half x1 of y2 minus y3, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y2 is equals to 0. What is your x1? Say it as x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. Half x1, what do you mean by x1? 7, y2 minus y3 and a 1 minus k plus x2, so it has a 5, y3 minus y1, k plus 2 because already it has a minus. Next x3, what do you mean by the x3? 3. y1 minus y2, minus 2 minus 1 is equals to 0. If you transpose the half to the next side, half into 0 is always 0. Then you have 7 ones are 7 minus 7k, 5 into k, 5k, 5 twos are 10, minus 2 minus 1, minus 3, minus 3 into 3, minus 9 is equals to 0. Now simplify 7 plus 10, 17, 17 minus 9, 8. So you have minus 2k. 17 minus 8, it is going to be plus 8 is equal to 0. Is it right? Now send the 8 to the next side. Minus 2k is equals to minus 8. Minus minus cancel. K is equals to 8 by 2. 2 ones are, 2 fours are. So k is equals to, we will be having as a 4. This is the way they will ask you. And there is a one more method, the same pattern, but instead of he saying collinear, he will be giving the area of the triangle. It may be 10, it may be 20. Is it clear? So in place of 0, you will get the same value. For example, these are the vertices of a triangle whose area is equal to 10 square units. Find the missing value. So in place of 0, you will be taking as 10. The proceedings are going to be same. But in that case, you will be taking as a plus or minus because modulus is a 1. Absolute value, it takes minus as a plus, plus as a plus. For example, if you write as minus 8, you can take it as 8. If you write 8 as the 8, absolute value. Because why do we use a modulus here? Area of triangle never be in negative symbol. In negative integers should not be because area should be represented only the positive integers. In the way of simplification, sometimes you may get the negative value. So to avoid that, we will be taking its absolute value represented by modulus. But if you are removing the value, for example, if you have taken modulus of x is equals to 8, if you wanted to remove the modulus, x is equals to plus or minus 8. What do you mean by why should we take only plus or minus 8? Because if you take negative, positive value you will be concerning. If you take the positive, the same way you are taking as a positive. So for the positive integer, for the negative integer, we will take only positive, like square root. For example, if you write square root of 16 is there. What you write here? Plus or minus 4. Usually we will write as a plus or 4, but we will take only positive integers. Is it clear? So that plus or minus 4. So that is the reason we are using the modulus. Based on this, the same question we will take minus 5 comma minus 1, 3 comma minus 5, 5 comma 2 by using Heron's formula. So far we have used the formula half into x1 of y2 minus y3, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y2. Now you have the Heron's formula to find out the area del is equal to under root of s into s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. What do you do in this case? So let's take it as a triangle. A minus 5 comma minus 1, B of 3 comma minus 5, C of 5 comma 2. Now according to the triangular property, if you take AC, its value is small b. If you take BC, its small is going to be A. If you take AB, you take it as a C. That's what here A, B, C. Whenever the points are given, to find out the area of a triangle by using the Heron's formula, first to find all the distances. Like AB is equal to small c. Is that correct? So C is equal to under root of distance formula x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1, AB is this. minus 5 minus 3, you can write a short notation. Minus 5 minus 3 whole square minus 1 plus 5 whole square. So what do you get here under root of minus 5 minus 3 minus 8? So say it as a 64. Minus 1 plus 5, say it as a 16. What do you get here? 64, 80, 74, 80. Before the value we got as a 4, right? Before the area we got it as a 10.5 or something? 10.5 we got, no? 1 second. That is k value is 4. 1 second, I will let you know. We will take these 3 points so that we will come to the 32 square units. Because by using the Heron's formula, you need to get the exact integers, not the square root of 80 like that. So let's try with 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 6. Same formula again. A of 2, 3, B of 6, 3, C of 2, 6. Whenever you wanted to use the Heron's formula, compulsory square root value should be integers. Say it as AB distance under root of 2 minus 6 whole square plus 3 minus 3 whole square. So what do you get here? 2 minus 6 whole square in the sense 16 because of 4 square. It's already 0, so its value is going to be 4. Now take DC under root of 6 minus 2 whole square 3 minus 6 whole square. What do you get, Nana? 6 minus 2, this is 4. 4 square is 16. This is 9. Under root of 25, you will get it as a 5. Did you understand why did I erase the previous formula? Because whenever you wanted to use a Heron's formula, the square root value should be absolute integer. Before the question we got root 80, so we don't have an exact root for that, so that you cannot simplify. That is only the reason we have erased. Now let's take it as a CA. What is CA? Under 2 minus 2 whole square and 6 minus 3 whole square. As you get 2 minus 2 is 0. So 3, 6 minus 3, 3 square in the sense 9. So your answer is going to be 3. So as you know, AB in the sense C, BC in the sense A, AC in the sense B. Now what is your Heron's formula? Heron's formula under root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. What is your S here? S is equals to A plus B plus C by 2. What is your A? Directly add them. 4 plus 5 plus 3. S is equal to 4 plus 5 plus 3 by 2. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 by 2. So what do you get here? 6. Now apply the formula. Del is equals to under root of S into, so 6 into 6 minus 4, 6 minus 5, 6 minus 3. S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So 6 minus 4, 6 minus 5, 6 minus 3. So what do you get here? Under root of 6 into 6 minus 4 in the sense 2. 6 minus 5, 1. 6 minus 3, 3. So what exactly you get? 6 2s are 12. 12 1s are 12. 12 3s are 36. So what do you get here? 6 square units. If he do not mention to find out the area by using the Heron's formula, you can use the regular method, that is half x1 of y1 minus y2, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y3. If he mentioned by using the Heron's formula, compulsory we need to do this. and sometimes he will be asking verify with Heron's formula. See, now you take the other method to verify. What is your del nana? Half of x1 of y2 minus y3, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y2. Whatever the method you do, answer should remain same. X1 of, so see, this is your x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y. This is not necessary to write, but as per your comfortability, you can write. X1 of means what, Nana? 2. Y2 minus y3, in the sense 3 minus 6, plus x2 of 6 of y3 minus y1, so 6 minus 3, x3 in the sense 2, 3 minus 3. Half 2 into, what you get here? Minus 3, 6 of 3, already 0. Half 2 3s are minus 6, 6 3s are how much, Nana? 18. So half, what do you get? 18 minus 6, you will be getting as a 12. 2 1s are, 2 6s are, how much you get? 6 square. Answer remains same. This is the last question what he asked. You need to find out the area with normal method and verify with the Heron's formula. In the Heron's formula, whenever the 3 points are given, you need to find out all the distances first. A, B, B, C, C, A. Then you add them and by 2 so that you will get the S value. Then this formula it is. And based on this, he will be asking again the quadrilateral area. For example, if the question is given A, B, C, D, A of minus 4 comma minus 2, B of minus 3 comma minus 5, C of 3 comma minus 2, D of 2 comma 3. There are the 4 vertices given. There are 4 vertices are given. You need to find out the area of quadrilateral. You need to divide the quadrilateral into 2 areas, like either joining AC or BD as your choice. Not compulsory to take AC, not compulsory to take BB. So now I am going to take BD because usually people will take AC. So now they make it as a DB. How many triangles are there? 2 triangles are there. What are they? ADB, BDC. So what you write first of all? Let A of minus 4 comma minus 2, B of minus 3 comma minus 5, C of 3 comma minus 2, D of 2 comma 3. What will you write here? Join BD. So area of ABCD equals to area of triangle ABD plus AR stands for area. Area of triangle BDC. Okay, fine. Now you need to find out the area of triangle ABD and area of triangle BDC. So let's write area of triangle ABD you take. Area of triangle ABD. So what will you write here? Half of x1 of y2 minus y3, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y2. Okay, fine. Let's take the A, B, D. What is your A, B, D? If you wanted, you can write as A of minus 4 comma minus 2, B of minus 3 comma minus 5, D of 2 comma 3. So let's take half x1. X1 this is what, Anna? Minus 4. Y2 minus y3. Y2 minus y3. Minus 5 minus 3. Next x2. What is your x2, Nana? Minus 3. Y3 minus y1 in the sense 3 plus 2. X3 in the sense 2. Y1 minus y2. Y1 minus y2. So minus 2 plus 5. Half minus 5 minus 3. minus 8, minus 8 into minus 4 plus 32. Am I right? Next, 3 plus 2, 5, in the sense minus 15. Minus 2 plus 5, 3, 3 2s are 6. What do you get here? Half. 32 plus 6, how much, Nana? 38 minus 15. So half. 8 minus 5, 3, 3 minus 1, 2. So what do you get here? 23 by 2 squared. Don't mention points, just repeat it. Next, what you need to take? Area of triangle BDC. What for B? Minus 3 comma minus 5. D in the sense 2 comma 3. C in the sense 3 comma minus 2. Remember, some people remember BDC, BCD. Both are remain same. Answer never change. You can take in place of D as a C, C as a D. But remember, whenever you take, there should be an order in the sequential A, B, C, D or A, B, C. Don't take the A, B, C, D. It should be an order A, B, C, D or A, B, C, D. Now again, del is equals to half x1 minus 3, 3 plus 2 plus 2 of y3 minus y1 minus 2 plus 5 plus 3 of minus 5 minus 3. Half 3 plus 2, 5, 5 into minus 15, 3 2s are 6 minus 24. Is that correct? Next, half minus 24 minus 15 plus 6, how much do you get? Minus 11. Minus 11 or what? Minus 9. Minus 9 minus 24, minus 33. And then minus 15 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. So minus 9. Minus 9 plus 20 minus 24. So that minus 33. So usually you will take it as a 33 by 2. Because I told you, area should not be negative value. So as it has a minus, you will take it as a plus. So what will you write here? Area of ABCD is equals to 23 by 2 plus 33 by 2. Because already it is area of ABD plus area of BDC. Now what will you write, Nana? 23 plus 3 6, 56 by 2. Usually you get as 26 square units. 2 ones are 2, 28. So you will be getting as a 28 square units. So this is area of quadrilateral. So formula remains the same, but you have the different types of. Sometimes he will be asking as a collinear. Sometimes he will be asking they are collinear. Find out the mixed value. Sometimes he will be giving the area, finding the mixed value. Sometimes he is giving a question quadrilateral, find its area. All the cases we will using the same formula, that is half into x1 of y2 minus y3, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y2. This is the entire exercise. They will be asking a long question in that. And sometimes he will be asking finding the area, verify with Herald for what we have seen. Whatever the method you do, answer should remain same. And also the last most method, finding the slope. For example, 2 points are given, x1, y1, b of x2 comma y2, then slope of line joining AB is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2, x2 minus x1. So this is the last exercise pattern is, if you take a of 2 comma minus 3, b of 7 comma 4. Now if you wanted to find out the slope of AB is equals to, as you said, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is x1 y1, x2 y2. You need not to butify the formula. You can write y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x. Both are remains the same. Either y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 or y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2. I will show you the both answer whether same or not. y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2. We will do in the both methods. y2 minus y1. What do you mean, Gitana? 4 plus 3 7 minus 2. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay. Do the other method. Y1 minus Y2. Minus 3 minus 4. 2 minus 7. What do you get here? Minus 7 by minus 5. Minus minus cancel. What do you get here, Nana? 7 by 5. So don't go for raw methods. Compulsory formula should be like a distance formula. X1 minus x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root, or x1 minus x2 whole square, y1 minus y2 whole square square root. The same way, you're not compulsory to take y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. You can also take y1 minus y2 by, in the sense, difference of y coordinates by difference of x coordinates. The pattern should be remain same. Y1 minus y2 if you take, x1 minus x2 only you should take. If you take y2 minus y1, you should take only x2 minus x1. So these are the two methods which are given the last two exercises. One is area of the triangle and one is the slope. And remember, as we know that first two exercises having the distances formula, we will be using to prove that collinear has a distance formula. In the examination, he won't mention which exercise it is. It's a general examination. Total syllabus is going to be covered. If 3 points are given, he is asking to find whether they are collinear or not. Then there is a question mark. What do we do? Either to do distance formula or to do the triangle formula. That is your choice. In the mathematics, you need not to particularize which method we have to do unless he mentioned. For example, in the linear equations, he will be asking two methods: substitution method, elimination method. If he do not mention either substitution or elimination, any method you can do. Even in the statistics, to find out there are the three methods: direct method, deviation method, step deviation method. What method we do, sir? If he doesn't mention any kind of a method, any method you can do, but answer should come the same. He never concentrated which method he has done, either deviation method or step deviation method, because in the question he did not mention. In the same way, here also, whenever he is asking to collinear, I suggest, if he is asking to whether it's collinear or not, do only triangular area method instead of finding the distances. Not compulsorily. If you mention to find out the collinear, directly find out the triangular area. If you get the triangular area 0, they are collinear. If you do not get the 0, they are not collinear. But whatever you do, simplification is the matter. Simplification is the matter. For example, as I told you yesterday, 2 minus 4, 4 minus 2. 2 minus 4 in the sense, usually we will overlooking, we will write as a 2. But 2 minus 4 is a minus 2. A minus can change entire the question. After all, a minus can change entire the question. So concentratedly we need to do all this. And while doing all these formulas, you should remember and you should apply it. Not exactly this question may come or that question may come. We are not concentrating on the question, we do concentrate only the method. See, triangular area method, you should remember only the formula: x1 of y1 minus y2, sorry, y2 minus y3, x2 of y3 minus y1, x3 of y1 minus y2. If you remember the formula, if you have a grip on the simplifications, any kind of questions you can do. Overall, methods you should understand, not exactly the particular problem. And keep some practice, definitely will help you. Usually we find, sir, in the Vikram series one method has come, VJ series one more method is there, whatever the method is there, he did not mention anything in a question. But if he particularized the method, for example, he asked to find out the area of a triangle by using the Heron's formula. If you do, instead of Heron's formula, the other method, like we have x2 minus such a question, he won't give the marks because he particularly asked the method. So you need to do that. Even single mark he can provide. It depends on the scrutinizer concept. He may give, 99.99% he won't give because he wants the Heron's method, but you have done the other method. So if he mentioned the method, compulsory you should do in the methodology. And while doing them, sir, if the question is going to be 2 pages, 3 pages, then only we will get the 4 marks. If you do half page, it is not the matter. It may be a half page. It is not the matter, it's the 2 pages. Did he mention? See, do you understand or not? When you observe all the papers like Telugu, Hindi, English, social science, you might find them answer the following question in 10 sentences. Answer the following question in the 100 words or 500 words, such a way you. But only in mathematics, You do not find the answer, solve the following is only mentioned. He won't mention 25 lines, 10 lines, 25 words, etc. That is also mathematics speciality. It is not the matter how lengthy you are doing. It is the matter how exponentially you do write. Everything you should mention. That's it. It's not the matter. See, if some people, as per their handwriting, he made it the 2 pages. He made it the 1.5 page. He made it the 1 page. He is not counting the line how many lines. He is counting whether there is a data or not, whether there is a formula or not, whether there is a substitution, whether there is a simplification, whether there is an answer. That's it. He wants that. If you write 2-3 pages, you don't mention the formula properly. It's a useless thing. Mathematics never force any student write lengthy. Mathematics only force data, formula, substitution, simplification and answer. That's it. So it's a fake statement that usually some people happens. Sir, we should write only the 2 pages. As it is the lengthy answer, 8 marks question, 5 marks question, we should write the 2 pages. As it is the 2 marks question, we should write only 2 lines or 3 lines. He never mentioned that he has given a question. You need to write the data, formula, substitution, simplification and answer. That's it. Mathematics is only the subject we will give you according to the steps. If you write the data, 1 mark, formula, half mark, substitution, 1 mark, simplification, 1 mark and finally answer is 1.5 mark. If entire the process is correct, only answer is wrong, half of the marks you will be sick. So this is the way you need to find out. The overall coordinate geometry we have done. The coordinate geometry we will be doing a practice on like distance formula, sectional formula, midpoint formula, centroid formula, area of triangle and slope. If you have a grip on this method, yes, your triangle, your coordinate geometry is done. Chapter wise, method wise, if you practice, is the easy way to go set after set percent. 10 out of 10. If not, it happens to be failure. Keeps on practice definitely will help you. Keeps on practice will help. Because I usually repeatedly telling you, everyone concentrating on the main method, but they don't concentrate on the simplification. See, for example, they write the formula, they substitute, they won't practice total question because they have an overlooking. Yes, I can do is a simplification, but that is only the problem where you made the mistake. In your hurry, 2 minus 4. Instead of writing minus, simply you will write as a 2. That setup to enter the question will become wrong. Then your entire hard work gets failed. Overlooking, overconfident never help you while doing the mathematics. Confident is only the matter while doing it. Even though you know that, you keep on practice again and again, so that you will get. That is only that we have in a proverb. Practice makes man perfect. Knowing is not the matter. Perfection is the matter. So this is the way you need to practice coordinate geometry. Next we'll go for the other method. Next we'll go for the trigonometry. Because trigonometry is a chapter which will be helpful in intermediate level and where almost people will get confused. Right?